They used to carry out the law, and now they're on trial. Former San Antonio police officers Carlos Castro and Thomas Villarreal are accused of beating up a man inside of his own home back in early 2020.
Their trial began this morning. They're charged with aggravated assault by a public servant. And as Garrett Berger tells us, their defense was it's just part of the job.
In January 2020, police say Eric Wilson was speeding and failed to signal a turn. But the head of the Civil Rights Division in the DA's office says that while in his east side driveway, Wilson was faced with San Antonio police with their guns drawn.
He reacted, "I'm not sure I want any of this." And he went into his home.
He says police demanded Wilson come out. Wilson didn't, but police went in.
But in the 2 minutes of that entry, Wilson was pummeled 20 plus times about his head and face.
But in their opening arguments, the defense repeatedly hammered that Carlos Castro and Thomas Villarreal had rough jobs that required rough action, that in this case was justified.
What may look awful is not unlawful.
Defense attorney Jason Goss says Wilson knew police were behind him before he got home, and he did not have the right to try to get away into his house. And when police made their way in, Goss said they only used force until they got Wilson's hands.
You show your hands, you don't get punched. If you won't show your hands and resist arrest, you will get punched.
While prosecutors say the officers did not apply the law appropriately.
When you're on the left-hand side of the V, how we arrive at that answer matters. We have to show our work here.
Garrett Berger, KSAT 12 News.
Keep up to date with all of San Antonio's top news, weather, and so much more by clicking the like and subscribe buttons below. And once again, thanks for watching KSAT.